What up, world? It's your boy Jaystar back again. We got the top five at wide receivers this week. Okay, so who we got, man? Who we got on this list? So it looks like at number five this week, man. Get right into this. It's T. Higgins, man. Um, we already know he should get a boatload of the targets now. He's the fastest receiver now out there. It would, it was him and Chase. They both run like a 4.340. So being able to take one, he could take one play to the house for 50 something yards, 40 something yards, and a touchdown, and already have you at like 12 fantasy points. And like I tell y'all, if they do it on one of the first plays, man, you're still in for then 10 more targets more likely after that, so that's how they end up getting to 30 something fantasy points. So definitely had to make my top five for that reason alone, man. We know how good Higgins is, man. Could have an explosion game for him against Carolina, and we're going to keep it moving there. At number four this week, we got Jefferson, man. Like I showed y'all before here, these 33 games were against a 4-3 defense, which is what he's going against Washington. Washington is not good. They give up fantasy points to receivers, man. I believe Michael Pittman could have had a huge, a bigger game if his quarterback was better, So we know Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Ellinger is and things like that. And we know he will get the ball to Jefferson as many times possible, especially when he comes off of these like 8 target games and stuff like that. Like how he came off of the 6, went to 13. I feel like they just got it game plan perfectly when they play 4-3 defenses, how they're going to get the ball to Jefferson. Especially with Thielen kind of getting banged up in the last game too. We should expect the Jefferson to be moving around a lot to make sure they get the ball to him early and going. Probably easily 30 points fantasy here, but he makes, the top 5 at number 4 because of that reason, man. And that's it, man. We're going to keep it moving though. At number 3, we got on the other side of that game, really, which is crazy. Where you at? Terry McLaurin, man. Been getting really good targets lately ever since Heineke has came into play. His best game so far he's been posting since Heineke has played, and I feel like this is probably one of the easiest defenses that he's about to play because Green Bay is pretty tough defense. Colts is a tough defense, and this is one of the best defense to get some yards at least with. So I think he could post 100 yards easily here. Maybe he gets into the goal line for a touchdown and gets you over to 20 something fantasy points for 5,900. That's going to be a good play if he could just get that touchdown for us in this game, because I definitely think he gets a 100 yards bonus. Hopefully his targets get up to 10 though this game, because I think that's what gets us over that hump. But also, like I said, the Minnesota Vikings are giving up the yards, so definitely think he can get to that 100 yards and probably get another 6 catches. But this time, like I said, get into that goal line for us, and that's why he makes the top 5 at number 3. At number 2 this week, it's gonna be a shocker, y'all. But right now, it is Romeo Dobbs, man. Romeo Dobbs, man. I know, like I said, rookie's inconsistent and everything, but man, coming off of one of his best games, man. I mean, I feel like that might have been the game. That really might have been a game. These first games against New England and the Bucks, where he had 2 back-to-back decent games there. I think he had like 18 fantasy points against the Bucks. And he would have had more if he would have caught that huge touchdown and came down. What was good to see against this Buffalo game was that huge touchdown that he had for 26 yards or something like that, and how he held onto the ball. Like I said, learned from the mistake that he made against the Bucks game, came down fully, to the ground with it, didn't drop the ball and everything, and got the touchdown. And now you're playing one of the most easiest matchups, period. I feel like Giants was a pretty tough team. Jets has been a tough team. Washington should have been an easy game. Didn't get it going there though. But Buffalo, man, one of the toughest teams, man, that he could have performed well against. And I feel like, yeah, he could post an easily 100-yard game, 2 touchdowns in this game, easily for 5,300. I think Rodgers gets a connection going with him this game, and it's a huge game for him. So that's why he makes it at number 2. At number 1 this week, who's the number 1? Oh, okay, number 1 this week will be Keenan Allen, man. I mean, like I said, Atlanta, man, you just got to pick on them right now. They just giving up the most fantasy points to receivers since Chase, since DJ Moore. Like, whoever's just that number 1 receiver out there that's going to get all the touches. And we know it's going to be Keenan Allen if he's going to be a go, which I think he definitely going to be a go this week. Coming off a full bye now. Barely even played the last game of this last time he just played. Barely was out there. I think he didn't even play the second half of this game. So, because I believe what they said, like a leg injury or something like that. Something had happened, like I don't know what went wrong, but I know he didn't play the full play of that game. So basically he's been out for 2 weeks anyways, and almost the whole season anyways. But I think coming off the bye, he's ready to go. And they're gonna need him now that Mike Williams is out. They cannot keep him on the sideline and stuff like that. Like, he's gonna have to play this game, and it should be easy for him to post a career game on his first game back, like for real, against Atlanta. So also, too, he won't be lining up with him most of the time, but he's going against a cornerback in Hayward that used to play for them. But I don't think he'll be lining up with him because Hayward plays outside and Keenan Allen plays in the slot. So, but yeah, Keenan Allen makes it in number 1 man this week, man, for that reason alone. And let's see who just missed a cut this week. So it looks like it is Godwin. And it's basically just because for some reason, I don't know why, he just hasn't hit over the 100-yard bonus. He's getting the targets, man. Enough targets to definitely get 100 yards and a touchdown, you know. So definitely, since he's a late play too, definitely feel like he's in play to have a big game, man. Because this is actually the last game on the slate too, since the other one starts at 1 o'clock. So could be a nice little sneaky option to have in your lineups late, man. But like I said, he just missed a cut just because of the fact that he just hasn't got there yet and hasn't shown us that he can even get 100 yards or even into the goal line and a touchdown yet. But that's it, man, for the top 5 at receiver, man. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Hope y'all put together some fire slates, man. I mean, fire lineups today. I mean, for your, for the week 9, man, slates. And like I told y'all, these top 5s, these players, man, have been in the winning lineups, y'all, that I've been coming up with. So I'm trying to give y'all really good plays, man. So take notes and make sure y'all get these lineups with some of these players in there so y'all can win this big money. It's your boy Jaystar. I'm out. Peace.